So it has to boot all the way up. Just give it a second here.
Well, on the
500.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the regular meeting of the Knox Planning Commission at 5 p.m. on November 4th, 2025. This meeting does comply with the Indiana Open Door Law. Let the minutes reflect there is a meeting quorum. Will you stand to recite the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You were given copies of the draft minutes from the October 7th, 2025 regular meeting. Are there any corrections? If not, is there a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the last month.
Is there a second? There's been a motion and approval for the second. Jamie does. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Nay, nay. Okay. Passes. Approval of the proposed meeting agenda. Is there a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting agenda.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
It's been moved and second. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All right, down to number 4 already, general order and action required. Amend the newly revised rules of procedure. Of course, motion is required on that. Is there a motion to amend the newly revised rules of procedure going forward?
In accordance with our newly revised rules of procedure, I make a motion that Jeff Houston be the acting secretary for this meeting since our secretary is absent.
Okay, very good. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, that is fine.
Fine.
And that's in relationship to Article 3, I believe it is, of the newly revised. Okay. But anyway, so going forward here, is there a motion to amend? Commissioner Schouten, you made that motion, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Is there a second? Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Okay. And to amend Article 4 meetings, number 1, regular meetings, changing the meeting time from 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. to read as follows. Number 1, regular meetings. A, the regular meeting of the City of Knox Plan Commission shall be the first Tuesday of each month at 5 p.m. in the Knox City Hall, located at 101 West Washington Street, Knox, Indiana, 46534, unless publicly noticed otherwise. And of course, there's a motion required for that.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, is there a second? It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. That's as simple as that can be right there, from 6 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and it's dark right now. Number 5 then, signing the new adoption page. Everybody has signed the new adoption page on the newly revised rules and procedure. And by the way, they are in the plan office right now, the newly revised rules of procedure to be typed. And if they are typed up within now and the 2nd of December, which would be the next meeting, Plan Commission meeting, we will pass those out and have a meeting. That would be wonderful. So, anyway, that would be great. Is there any, comments on that going forward?
Who's doing it for you?
Who's doing it for us?
Plan office in there.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
So. Next on the agenda. Number 6 is myself. And that's 2, 3, 4. Hmm. 3. Okay. This is a letter from myself to you commissioners, okay? And it is as follows. Knox Planning Commission, 101 West Washington Street, Knox, Indiana, 46534, November 4th, 2025. Dear Commissioners, after intense vacillating the past several months, I have concluded that I will terminate my position on the Knox Planning Commission effective on December 31st, 2025. A tremendous opportunity for me to serve did exist starting in 2001, and except for the years 2018, 2019, and 2023, I have now over 20 years of commission service. Some reasons for my submission of termination are of a personal nature and more time for peace of mind and hopeful, tranquil relaxation. By providing acute helmsmanship along with the directors of Knox Gateway Incorporated and the city of Knox, the rehabilitation process for the historic bridge at Main and Water is already underway. In addition, I am also providing a lead role to refurbish the vintage metal utility poles located in the downtown area. There is an enormous amount of research and study connected to issues and matters of planning and zoning. The countless documents at the local and state level encircle the disciplines of knowledge and retainment. Each future member must be seated here with distinct planning and zoning acuity, and it can only be accomplished through paramount topic investigation. The commission has ruled on many various topics this year, and you should be proud. The tech committee service has been noteworthy. I will always be available to the commission and its initiatives to assist when and where I can during this time of transition. As my service on this commission will soon expire, please accept my personal thank you and to all of you for your patronage serving here with me. Sincerely, Jeff V. Berg, President, Knox Planning Commission.
So Jeff, is your term up in the end of 25?
It's at the end of each year, I can terminate, yes. Being a city council member, that's correct. Yeah, you know,
No,
I've got a,
that's not what I'm asking. You have a regular term of office, three years, right? Or,
yeah, but I can terminate,
well, you can, sure. You can.
yeah, right, and I have,
If you
so,
want to. But I just wondered
Yeah.
if that was your regular time that was running out.
well, each and every year when we have the reorganizational, the city council, you know, we choose to be on which boards, that board or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Subordinate boards of the city council. And we basically do that. And we that's the way that we've been structuring ourselves, you know, is doing that. So it's been a great year, you know what I'm saying? And foremost, I guess I do need some relaxation. I mean, you know, my eye is still an issue. And you all know that. I wasn't gonna bring that up, but I did anyhow, so there it is. And other various things there. But as you know, Jeff, we're working on, the Gateway's working on that bridge, and you'll note, the email that I gave everyone sent out. And that's a big deal, you know, and we had Daryl Brock come up from One Stat Electrostatic Painting from Franklin, Indiana recently, and met with us here. And those poles, those old utility poles, mainly all around the courthouse, and there's 13 of them. So we're going to be doing that too. But anyway, you guys, hey, it's been great to be here. And whether or not we have a meeting in December, we don't know yet. Hope so. But yeah, that's it. Is there any new business or anything?
Well, I guess
Go ahead, sir.
I guess my next question is, are there other commissioners that are up for reappointment or non-reappointment at the end of the year? Or are you aware of who?
No, not this year. I think some of you up in 27, and I can probably provide that in an email to you, get that out to you.
I just wonder.
I think most of you have at least 2 years, maybe even more than that going forward. So, you know, as I said in my message to all of you, you know, planning and zoning isn't easy. And, you know, and you have the scrutiny of the public on your decisions nonetheless, you know, so going forward, we don't know what's going to happen, but I'll be here to assist where I can going forward. So anyway, is there any new business at all?
Maybe Justin can shed some light. There was a meeting last night on a data center within the 2-mile radius, or at least a discussion.
Brought up in the commissioners meeting. So from my understanding, the only thing that was discussed about the 2-mile buffer was with regard to the city having jurisdiction over that 2-mile buffer. There was several citizens that were concerned about the data centers that had come. Commissioners just had indicated that the planning commission, who's more responsible for, as you all know, initiating proposals that'll go to the commissioners, is going to hold a public hearing about data centers so the public can provide their input. Because I think the planning commissions, the county planning commissions, discussing whether or not to put a moratorium on that so that they can do more in-depth review of data centers and, you know, what kind of zoning restrictions would be needed or whether there's going to be an outright ban. So the commissioner just indicated that if there was a question with regard to the city of Knox, the commissioners indicated, well, we don't have anything to do with the 2-mile jurisdiction. So if the city of Knox wants to discuss restrictions on data centers or solar or anything within that 2-mile, that's up to the city to do. So with regard to you guys, that's what was discussed. And my understanding, the county planning commission is going to have a public hearing to see what the public thinks about the data centers. And I think I guess what they decide will probably be reflective of what kind of comment there is in that public hearing.
Thank you.
Was there anyone in attendance from said data centers there?
No, and I think all 3 of the commissioners indicate what they've heard. They've not been approached by anybody. What they've heard is just members of the public saying maybe that there's a company that's approached people about it, but no one knew names or anything like that. So we don't know from our perspective, from the county's perspective, from the commissioners have said, nobody's approached the county about it yet. So they kind of just want to get ahead of it and see what the public thinks before maybe the company does approach and see whether or not there's any appetite for it.
Sure. And for planning and zoning, as everyone knows, that falls under the 2-mile jurisdiction of the city of Knox. So that's something that there's a possibility, and we don't know yet, that may be coming before the planning commission here as well, right?
Sure. Yeah, you guys can initiate proposals, as you know, to send up to city council. That's one way to start something. If you guys want to talk about restrictions, moratorium, zoning, however you guys.
Sure. Right. Exactly. And perhaps the time is now to do that one way or another. Okay. Yes, sir.
Concerning the Sunnyside subdivision, the new ordinances that have been drawn up and in effect, how long do the builders have to begin construction?
I'd have to get back with you on that. I'm not sure. It hasn't been finalized whatsoever. It hasn't been.
By the city council?
It hasn't been finalized by them?
They don't have anything to do with that.
Who?
No.
Who does, the mayor?
Redevelopment Commission,
Okay.
that went through us on that, so.
Did the redevelopment commission do the covenant? Or did city
No, that
council?
was long ago. Yeah, we finalized those, yeah, redevelopment commission did, yeah, a few months ago, yeah. Yeah, a few months ago,
Redevelopment do that.
redevelopment commission.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry, I missed something. I'm a little hard to hear. Did you say on the subdivision? Is that what you're talking about? Okay,
Sunnyside.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay, very good on that. Anything else, announcements? Anybody have any announcements? December 2nd would be, and it may be, our next meeting. But nevertheless, I want to say thank you personally too. Besides the letter, for everybody being here tonight. And it's really been a good year. It's been pretty interesting nonetheless, the involvement with some things that we've had. We've had a public hearing or two. I think that went very well. And look forward to the next chapter. And I'm still busy on the city council, 2 more years on that term. And we're doing some projects here that are relevant and need to happen. So those projects are important to us. And you know that, as I look at you, sir, Jeffrey. So if there's nothing else in, I will ask for a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adjourn. Is there any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Short and sweet.
That's what she said.